Today, I'm in Cambridge and I meet an expert who thinks economy is related to the service nature provides. But what does it mean? What if there are less fish in the oceans, less bees, less trees? Why should it impact the financial industry? University of Cambridge, Institute for Sustainable Leadership. Let's go in. Sign in point. You're not allowed to go?
Hey guys.
Hey, I'm Jürgen. Hi.
Good, how are you?
Hey, nice to meet you. I have a small surprise for you. Pick one out. And it's
like a map of the sky in a glass bulb.
What's your first impression?
The impression that I get, given what we're talking about today, is to reach for the stars.
Why is nature loss a financial risk?
Studies have shown that more than 50% of our global GDP is moderately or highly reliant, dependent on the services that nature provides. Fresh water, clean air, healthy soils. And so if those services degrade and if we lose nature, we're putting our economy at very significant risk.
The Institute published a handbook. So what's the idea behind?
Is to empower banks and investment managers to identify and assess how nature loss is a risk to their portfolios. And it achieved this by taking the expertise we have here at the University of Cambridge and the academic expertise and working with those financial institutions to make sure that that expertise about the way that nature's being degraded, such as through land use change, invasive species, overexploitation, to make sure that those drivers of nature loss can be understood and the impacts of those drivers can be understood by financial institutions.
What's your personal perspective to write it?
What motivated me was the opportunity to factor in the risk of nature loss to financial decisions, because if it is factored in, then we can better value nature and our economy can evolve as a result.
How can banks tackle the risks of nature loss?
I think there are two ways that banks can begin to engage with the issue of nature loss. The first is they need to acknowledge that the companies they finance have an impact on nature, perhaps negative, but also that those companies are at risk if nature and the services it provides decline. So on the risk side, for example, they're going to need to start engaging with how companies are perhaps connected to land that's degrading, because if that land's degrading, it's less resilient to extreme weather. So are the food processors, the consumer goods companies, or indeed the farmers, to what extent are they connected to degraded land? And therefore, one of the first steps is going to be to engage with those companies and start understanding that exposure.
So as you see here, we are going to the COP26.
Yeah.
If you have any wish you want to note down, do it now. Select one of these, put on your wish.
All right. Better environmental data about deforestation and other types of nature loss. Without that data, we are blind.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What would be your final recommendation?
Download the handbook. Identify nature-related financial risks in your portfolio. And if you need assistance, speak to CISL. We're here to help.
Thank you.